Welcome back to Vahrenberg Implement, and today we're here with the Massey Ferguson 2850M. This is a 48.8 engine horsepower tractor. This one is in the Powershuttle version, so it's 38.1 PTO. You may have thought you've seen a video before on the 2850M, and you've had, but we've got something to show you. Even though you've got a compact tractor, you can still cut your own hay with the Massey Ferguson DM164 Discmower. We've actually just sold this package to a local customer. They're getting ready to do hay next week, and we've got the Discmower tractor package deal all set up for them, and we're going to show you and teach you a little bit more about how you can use your compact tractor to cut hay. The DM164 is in the Farmer series from Massey Ferguson. This is an economical, great mower, got some great features, and we're going to show you that. First thing, let's get into some specs and talk about the DM164. The 1.6, that stands for your meter of cut. Actually 1.66 meters is the cutting width, or 5 foot 5 inch cut for us Americans over here. It has 4 rotating discs, and we'll show you that here in just a second. Some of the cool features of this thing is constant belt tension. You've got a spring-loaded belt tensioning system that constantly pulls on the belts. The belts are under this cover right here. Works with category 1 hitch, as we show here, or you can use the outer pins and they're category 2, so you can use this on a cat 1 or a cat 2. Only requires one set of hydraulic remotes, just one side. It's a single action. It's hydraulic raise, gravity fall, and we'll show you that too here in a little bit. This mower only weighs 820 pounds, so it's plenty capable for any compact tractor to handle the machine. The big thing is meeting your PTO horsepower, which this thing requires a minimum of 30 PTO horsepower. So perfectly matched up with this 2850M that's got 38.1 horsepower, that is going to have a little bit of extra, pull up them hills or fight through them tougher conditions out there. Now, located right here on the mower is a tool like this. This is going to help us open the cover. This helps keep the cover down, and high crops, heavy material, keeps them from trying to raise up here. One of the cool features when you put the cover on is this little bar right here. You see that steel bar? That helps keep material from wearing your cover on your disc mower. You've got it on the front and actually on the rear. What you'll need to do is take that tool, you put your tool in this hole and rock it to the left there, and it'll allow you to raise the cover up to access the cutter bar. As you can see, we got 4 cutter heads here. Blade tip speed is 3,000 RPM, or RPMs on the cutter bar is 3,000 RPMs, 179 mile blade tip speed. Now, if you'll watch a previous video we did, this has what we call the drive tin protection underneath this cap here, and we'll show you. You take those off and you have a dual roll pin that comes on the gear, on the shaft off the gear that drives this unit. If you hit something, it will shear that pin to protect the cutter bar. You have external protection on this mower. You've also got a rotary divide shield on there that is adjustable. We showed that in our Farmer series video, but this one is all set up. We're going to show you how it operates and runs. And got your blades here. Gonna have equal number of blades, 4 rights, 4 lefts, got 2 per turtle. So, but very nice unit. It's a gear bed cutter bar, got a gear drive and a gear down it, but it's economical, it's lightweight, and it's a perfect option for these compact tractors. like the 2850M here from Massey Ferguson. Couple things that are good features: does not require raising and lowering the 3-point hitch to raise the cutter bar. When you raise it up, the hitch comes up and folds up, and we'll show you that. You have a headlands position. You have this rope. It'll come up into here in the headlands and raise the cutter bar even, and then you pull it on the way up and it'll lock into a transport position. Plus it does have a spring breakaway. If you hit something, resettable, just back up and it resets. That's the DM164 Discmower from Massey Ferguson. Do not ever operate a Discmower with the cutter bar raised. We're going to do this only for demonstration purposes, so you can see what the cutter bar looks like under PTO thing. We're in an enclosed cab for safety reasons. Never do this because you could pick up a rock, stick, piece of wire and throw it. But we're going to show you this so you understand what it looks like underneath that cover with the Discmower in running action. With the 2850, one of the cool features is this graduated startup, soft start PTO. When we engage that orange button there and it lights up, it's going to be a graduated startup instead of a direct engagement. What I like to do is run my RPMs up. We'll just try her at idle speed here. We're going to hit the button, and you can hear the Discmower is running. So then once you get it started, if it's a light load implement, you can just start raising your RPMs up, and you'll need to run, take it up to the 540 position right here on the, we'll take it up to the 540 RPMs, right there about 2400. And that's going to be where you operate the mower. And you can open the back cab, you can hear it running. If it sounds like a 747 taking off, it's right. One tip is to use the float position here to allow your mower to follow your contours. So one of the differences in these Massey Fergusons, you have up, down, and float on your rear remote. So we're going to shut her down. What we're going to do first is we're going to pull our RPMs down so it's not as drastic of a stop. And then we're just going to tap the yellow button and the RPMs are going to come down, and you'll see that on the gauge the PTO is coming off. And that's all it takes to run a Massey Ferguson Discmower. One of the things to listen is for how quiet the cutter bar is with this German-built AGCO, 100% AGCO factory in Germany builds these mowers for Massey Ferguson and label them Massey Ferguson, and we bring them over here to the United States. This is a 100% AGCO owned facility building these mowers. It's not a bought product from another manufacturer. Next, we're going to show you how the headland position works. The first stage where the mower comes up level or comes up into headlands position to do your turnaround and stuff without having to raise all of your 3-point and everything. Now to raise the mower, we're going to pull this lever back, and if you look right down there, you'll see that knuckle is in that red piece. To do headlands, we leave it there. We just pull the up and it comes up into headlands position. That allows you, gives you enough clearance. You don't have to raise the 3-point and the hydraulics, because Massey Ferguson DM Series Discmower automatically raises the hitch. We'll just watch that here real quick because it's one of the features. You notice how this hitch came up? Watch that belt cover. It's going to come up first before the mower raises to keep your inner skid shoe from digging into the ground. Not all disc mowers do that. That's headland position on the Massey Ferguson DM Series Discmower. Now we have raised the mower into the headlands position. You can see you've got plenty of clearance. Your inner skid shoe is not going to dig in. You can see the hitch raised. We stayed in this notch here, so that allows us just to raise it with the hydraulic lever without having to raise any of the 3-point hitch. Makes it simpler and easier to operate your mower in the field. You got a headlands position quickly to raise it, turn the corner, and then lay the mower back down. Next thing we want to show you is we're going to take the mower back down to cutting position, and then we're going to take it into transport position and show you how to do that. Now to raise this up into the transport position, we have this rope here. And if you watch, that rope's going to pull that silver lock there. It's going to pull it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise our hydraulics, and it's going to raise above that lock point into this second lock point that's right there. You can see in that notch. We're going to raise it on up. And then it's locked, and then what we recommend is to just take it and take your lever and go forward to make sure that mechanical lock is up. That's how you get it into transport position. Simple as 1, 2, 3. We're locked up in the transport position. You can see our skid shoes underneath, our full width skid shoes, so that you don't get mud and material built up under. These suckers are built to last. These Massey Ferguson DM Series Discmowers from Massey Ferguson. It's a great option if you've got small hay, you got a small tractor, you can still make your own hay with the Massey Ferguson teamwork of Massey Ferguson compact tractors like the 2850M and this DM164 Discmower that only needs 30 PTO horsepower. Got your rotary divide board. It is adjustable here. You can adjust this to change how you lay the swath. The wider the swath, the better your consistent drying is. Got your Massey Ferguson cover there, and we're ready to go to the field. And you can see that we've entered the transport position and dropped it down, and it locked in, so it's ready to go down the field. Making hay with Massey Ferguson, and with Massey Ferguson hay tools and Massey Ferguson tractors. This is the DM164. It's the smallest disc mower from Massey Ferguson. It's a 5-foot 5-inch cut. They also make a DM205, which is a 6-foot 9-inch cut, needs 41 horsepower. The DM246 at 7 foot 11 inches requires 50 PTO horsepower, and the biggest farmer series, the DM287, and it needs 60 PTO horsepower. Just because you don't have a great big tractor doesn't mean you can't make hay. Come to Vahrenberg Implement here in West Central Missouri. We're the home of a custom package deal. This custom package deal is actually headed out. They wanted to mow their own hay, having trouble getting people to cut hay, and do it when they need it so they can get the highest quality hay. Massey Ferguson knows hay. We've been in the hay business with the Heston brand for a long time, and this is just a continuation of that product. So when you're thinking hay, think Massey Ferguson tractors and hay tools. And if you're in West Central Missouri, just come visit us at Vahrenberg Implement right here in Higginsville, Missouri. We're right here on Fairground Avenue, which is Business 13 and Missouri 13 at that first stoplight right there. Just 15 miles south of the Missouri River up there, which is Lexington, Missouri. Just 4 miles north of Interstate 70 straight to the south here. And we're about 49 miles from the Kansas line, 35 minutes from the stadium complex where the Kansas City Chiefs and Kansas City Royals play. We've got some tractors back in stock, hay tools. We'll make you the custom package deal to do what you need to do. So if you're needing hay tools, we got them. We've got hay tools that match everything from our smaller compact and utility tractors to our big tractors and even self-propelled for Massey Ferguson. When you want a great package deal, come visit Massey Ferguson, and in West Central Missouri, come visit Vahrenberg Implement. Get more, do more, get you a Massey Ferguson tractors and hay tools.